immediately taken away.
I like how they first banned Ziggs even over the Alistair. They're like so sure that they know about it. They're like, yeah, no, we're definitely removing that. Maybe the last ban Mundo still to come out here against Chris, but I think
they banned
all
Italy.
smart.
I mean, sorry. What did they ban last time, teammate?
Mundo, Nunu, Thresh.
Yeah.
I think he did the same thing again. Orianna, though, against Keen. Interesting. Thing is, I would have liked to see Slushy play that champion himself. But the Kha'Zix goes to St. Vicious. This still leaves Porpoise Pop's Nocturne for the 5th time in a row at this point. And another Maokai for Cali Trolls, but I want to see what Chris will play against it this time.
Yeah, the Evelyn didn't work out for St. Vicious last time. It worked early, but he just wasn't able to use the gold that he got.
The thing is, I don't think that's a fault of Evelyn, though.
No,
I think that was just fine, but they are very obviously thinking that Porpoise Pops does not do well on champions that aren't Kha'Zix. They're like, wow, his Nocturne was bad in game 1. Let's make it play it again. That seems to be the game plan here. So I want to see if that does pay out, though. Teammate actually not rushing the Maokai. They're going for, ironically, not even contested bottom lane.
No.
And that Curse Academy picks the other stuff anyway.
I'm really surprised that it's Kog'Maw, not Tristana, that they'd be going for.
Okay, this is interesting. I expect Gragas top then. If you're going to go back to Maokai here, I think it's silly.
I'm not 100% on this because it could be he could be going back to Maokai, you know, but
I think you definitely Gragas here.
ooh,
Gragas is a license to farm against Mundo. Actually has kill pressure in the matchup.
yeah.
Sets up Yasuo for some backline play. I think you absolutely go Gragas top here.
I think he should. I definitely think that he should, but he may go for the Maokai. I think that he should go for the Gragas, though. It suits his style, suits the type of player he is, and it suits the comp.
And I would almost actually want to see Jarvan mid as well.
What?
Sorry, not mid. Sorry, I was seeing Slushy's name, and I was like, mid lane. No, Nocturne does still come through, though, so Curse Academy do get him back on that. But just more knockup synergy, just because Cali Trolls won't always be there. A basically guaranteed knockup, I think, is really valuable to have.
Okay, I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. And look at that, the Lulu being covered over here. Possibly mid lane for Keen. And here's the thing, is Keen, we've seen they're basically testing his champ pool. Because Keen has played Orianna every game except for one game he played Corki mid.
Yep.
His other champions that he was known for, Kayle, LeBlanc, Nidalee, all 3 of them have been nerfed and aren't exactly viable in competitive play in the mid lane right now.
Yeah.
His other one was Orianna. He does play a little bit of Zed and a little bit of Yasuo, but he's been practicing those more lately, so he's going on the Lulu this game.
So now we got to see how this is going to play out. Lulu versus Yasuo. I think it actually goes quite nicely for Lulu. It's so easy to poke him out. And you know Keen opted into this matchup specifically. They expected the Yasuo to get grabbed again after the Ziggs ban. And he said, all right, what do I want to play against this? That champion is Lulu here. But it means...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Basically, now this game is the Chris
Oh my god, he did it!
Oh my god, he did it!
Frickin' did it!
He did the Fizz top!
All right, Cali Trolls is known for his Fizz top in Challenger. I was talking to Scar, and he's like, this guy just would whip out the Fizz top, and he would just do ridiculous stuff with it. He's going back to that champion here in this match against Mundo. It's a great pick because Seastone Trident will reduce and apply the Grievous Wounds.
Yep. This is going to be all kinds of fun now. This actually allows Cali Trolls to be a really, really big one-on-one bully. Also, the Fish will easily stop teleports if he sees him start it. Can't miss that. He's stuck in place when he goes for this. So I think that one-on-one can go well. The problem is I don't think Cali Trolls can nearly teamfight as well on Fizz as Chris can on Mundo. So I think you've got very obviously different game plans here. You have all of one knockup, not counting the Fish, for Yasuo, and a top laner who can't 5v5.
Yeah, but I absolutely love that he's doing this right now.
Yes, I do.
I really, like, I talk to him all the time, and he's like, I should bring it back. I'm like, you should bring it back. He's like, but it's not viable. My team doesn't want me to do it. You should just bring it back.
You should bring it back.
He did it.
He's going to bring it back. Fizz top. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. So now that the series is all tied up, who do you guys at home think is going to take it? Tweet your vote to @LOL Esports. Use hashtag T8win or hashtag CAwin, and we'll see if that's going to happen. Going to see who's going to win. See if teammates change their minds now. They've pulled out the game too. Now they pulled out the Fizz.
Yeah, the Fizz, I just hope they get more votes because it's a Fizz top, just for the fun of it. Because Cali Trolls, he's definitely known for that. That is his staple champion. That is how he hit Challenger at first. He's like, and we talked about this before, about comfort champions, champions that you were comfortable on, what your style is, and the Fizz top is basically how he got his brawling style.
Yeah. You can't play Fizz without fighting all the time. That's how that champion works. You know what's ironic about Calitrol's a top laner? It deals almost no physical damage. 1, 2 claps.
Yeah, because it was bad. the other guys are like doubled over in pain.
Which is even better than applause. If you get physically hurt by the pun.
See, I figured this out, that if Freak tells a pun, you don't laugh at it, and you definitely don't wince. You definitely don't cringe.
No reaction.
Neutral response is the only negative response for Freak.
Yep.
You take the absolute value of responses.
Exactly. I take the absolute value.
But at the same time, though, Team 8, they have the Yasuo, so Slushy's on that comfort champion for himself, and they have Calitrolls in the top lane on that Fizz.
Oh! It's amazing how well...
Somebody's keeping track.
Nice.
Somebody called out, too. Later on in the game, we'll come back to that guy.
74!
I'll try.
I'll try was the yell in the background. All right, cameraman, top lane only all game.
No.
How often do you want to watch?
Well, here's the thing: it is Fizz though.
Yeah.
It is Calitrolls on Fizz, and he is going to get the. It looks like it is going to be a lane swap though against him, which is going to suck for him. But we're going to see what happens. He's eventually just going to go start jungling.
Well, Fizz only really at home in the river here, so jungle not going to be ideal for him. Trinket Ward will watch Curse Academy go for the late attempt at their blue buff.
If they see the bomb on him, they're going to know.
Yeah, it's true. If they watch the bomb, they'll know that there's a Zillion over there. Tristana in the brush as well.
Yeah, she poked her head out.
All right, lane swap identified, and Calitrolls goes, peace.
Nope. He's sticking around for a bit.
Well, he can leech XP maybe a little. Problem is he can still be pushed out pretty quickly. Wow, he auto-attacked in this lane?
Yeah.
What is Curse Academy doing?
He's got some big...
What?
He's got some big tadpoles.
How is Calitroll getting CS right now? Like... I could be on Ezreal and not have this much CS right now.
Oh, wow. Okay, it's really confusing. But he was able to walk up and get a couple CS for himself. Bunny Fufu is now doing zone duty, but the level 2 for Calitrolls. Here's the thing, is that is just really big for him. He's an aggressive player.
Well, he can dodge the time bomb damage. Huh! Yeah.
I wouldn't. We're going to see some pretty cool plays out of Calitrolls. He loves this champion. It's basically when a Riven main gets it top. But
oh, double Trinket Ward.
Putting a lot of focus on him, and he did. He trinketed that bush. His instincts, his timers.
Yep.
At 3 minutes, I need to be putting that
You
there.
ready for the 4-on-1? And he is. Meanwhile, teammate are 2v0ing the bot lane. Quick recall from Maple. Nope, doesn't happen. Sorry, Dodo. But he doesn't actually go for it. I thought they were going to actually swap back. Looks like Nocturne, though, waiting in the bottom side.
He's going to get all this CS,
and look at that. Just from the ward, it makes Saint and Chris back off.
This is actually kind of disastrous for Curse Academy in terms of overall strategy. Because they're not shutting down Calitrolls. He's actually getting some CS here, and he's getting all of this experience.
Yeah, that's big. Fizz is a big level-dependent champion, so that's actually quite massive. Misses a couple here, though.
Mundo has apparently landed 11 cleavers. 12!
12 cleavers now. Chris taking a lot of damage. Level 1 Ignite is on. And there's a teleport in. Calitrolls looks for first blood. He gets it. Bunny Fufu now really gonna die. And that's Porpoise Pops. Oh! He's life for it. Chris actually probably got the buffs, I think. He revived in time.
Ooh, did he?
I think so.
That would be.
Chris TP to the bot lane.
Nope.
Aww.
He's got a bomb.
With a bomb. I like it. All right, CS for Zillion. Experience for Chris.
Teammate, look at that. All that winning.
Yep.
Is that Fizz top. He TP'd down to that fight and made it essentially a 4-on-3.
That was well done. Impactful, though, is free farming on Trish. You got to keep that in mind, of course. 29 CS, Doran's Blade, and some dead minions in front of him.
And a big part of that was Calitrolls was able to get some CS for himself, free farm for a bit under the turret, got level 3, went down to a level 1, level 2 Mundo. Actually, I think he was still just level 1.
I think it was Mundo 1, Zillion 2.
Yeah. So the fact he was able to soak all that experience was the disastrous part strategically that I talked about for Curse Academy. And the fact he capitalized on that is huge. 1-0-1 top laner in a lane swap, 5 minutes in. They got to do something about this on Curse Academy's side.
He's still got a Doran's Ring and an Amp Tome. You can see how that battle goes up. Keen taking damage from Sluji here. Looks like this Yasuo doing just fine. 35 to 25 in CS, just dueling Keen in front of his turret.
Keen's trying to sidestep the Steel Tempest.
He got one of them.
It's not working out, though.
Nope.
Saint off on the side, but Porpoise Pop's off on the right side. Loop around happening. Calitrolls, he's actually happy being in this one-on-one top against the Tristana. He's just sitting around, but Slushi, not happy about this.
Careful. In comes Saint. He's got a teammate nearby. Flashes the Void Spikes. No Nocturne counter gank there just yet. Porpoise Pops is level 4. Both these junglers are.
Speaking of Nocturne counter gank, so he's going bottom, and both flashes are down.
Oh, the slow to Bunny. He's dead.
If the bubble hits...
Oh, just kidding. He's not dead. He hastened himself. I was wrong.
The kill condition, get the bubble.
Yep.
Didn't land.
I thought the slow from Nami was going to be enough. I forgot Zillion hastes himself and just pieces out.
Yeah, can't kill you in the Zillion.
Through that.
Boom. Everybody's on top of that one. See, that's
a briefcase.
That's a...
Does it only count champions? Probably not.
I think we actually exclusively have a cameraman counting them right now. And you made it somebody's job to just sit there and count them, because somebody in my ear told me the number a while ago.
I'm glad I have such an evil power.
Anyway, it's not about the briefcases, though.
No. It is about getting the #1 team in Challenger and striking fear into the hearts of Americans everywhere. Chris, knocked in the air.
I'm being told a number every time in my ear. They're like, 36. Now it's 38, actually, after that last one. Somebody is sitting around in the back room doing this.
Sluji level 6, though. Saint knock up from Keen. Can they get this kill? Sluji forced to run. He does not have flash, but the turret is too scary.
Goes really aggressive on that play. Slushi, like you said, no flash. And Porpoise Pops, not a lot of presence on the map just yet. He's waiting for that level 6. And up top, they're actually even in CS. Calitroll's been able to get 28 CS versus Chris's 26, despite being in a one-on-one versus Tristana early as Fizz.
Well, the one good thing about being Fizz here is just once you hit about level 5 or 6, now he's 6, you have enough pressure on your opponent that Impactful has to respect him a little bit. You can't just walk forward and zone him out, or you take a bunch of damage there. So it allows him some sparse CS, while Chris just hits briefcases hiding away from Kog'Maw. Now, Slushi does have the ulti all unavailable. Keen does not have anything but flash up right now.
Yeah, it doesn't even have his own ultimate to give himself that wild growth, that extra HP. But Porpoise Pops, he's about to hit 6, or he is 6, sorry. He's about to do his red buff, is the big thing here. So once he has that, he has all of his gank tools available to him. If she's actually going to take a decent chunk there. If
Calitrolls gets a fish onto Impactful, they can kill the top lane. You're seeing Porpoise Pops try right now.
Going into the bush.
Dry brush. But Impactful's pushing. He's almost in range for the Q. Like, this is the chance. There's the jump in. There's the fish. There's a jump away. And it's going to require flash. And he gets away with the Buster shot. Perfect play by Porpoise Pops. That was awesome.
They set that one up perfectly. He actually warded that bush to make sure there was no jungler there. Just waiting there. Calitrolls, he's like, all right, knowing that the jungler routes should be like this, and there's no one there, go.
Yep.
And they eventually go for it.
Absolutely glorious. Now Slushi's got to respect Keen a little bit. Gets the knockup, doesn't follow. Probably smart.
Yeah, probably. It definitely is smart. And we have the Sheen already coming out for Calitrolls. He's working towards those AP items to just burst down. And here's the thing, is that once Fizz gets to a certain point, around level 8 or 9, being an AD carry versus him is absolute hell. Late game, you think, I don't want to be against a Fizz, because he's going to come after me every time if you're the AD carry player. When he hits that level, he just keeps going after you every time. And he trades very effectively. So he'll Q in, he'll hit you, and he'll E. He'll dodge some damage, and he could possibly get out or do even more and slow you.
And realistically, it's just so hard to be against Fizz at this point. So Calitrolls with the top lane, Fizz facing an easy opponent in Tristana. Impactful now has to be very afraid. And yep, they send Chris back. That's exactly the right choice here. But of course, that'll be as soon as Maple recalls BF Sword Trist versus a pretty rich Kog'Maw.
Yeah, the thing is that Trist actually had a CS lead over Kog'Maw because she was free farming, right?
Yeah.
She's not going to get harassed sitting there. But the fact they turned that around up top was huge because it allowed Maple Street to catch up too.
So now we got to watch what happens. We go into mid-game. 1,400 gold lead for teammate off their great fighting so far. That bot lane dive was awesome. top lane gank wonderful as well. Same vicious defense for Keen as he shoves the wave down. Mid lane turret is almost gone. Look at this damage coming in. They get the knock-up. Slushy is gonna go down. Nicely played by Saint and Keen.
So he wasn't completely isolated because the turret is still standing, and it counts towards that. But he was alone. Porpoise Pops was backed. And now he shows up to try and defend the turret, but I don't know how long he can stay here.
Not very long. Harass comes out, forcing him away. That should be the quick turret pickup now. And Curse Academy clawing right back into this one. Good lane pressure by Keen.
Yeah, about 300, 400 gold down now for Curse Academy. Teammate up in the lead just slightly. And that top lane brawl. Just going back and forth still. But look at that. Oh, he still jumps.
Yep. If it's going to hit you, start your rocket jump right before it lands. If the quarter-second cast time is still going, you will basically break out of the move block and get where you're going with rocket jump.
And that's going to allow them to go straight towards this dragon here for Team 8. The back timers from Curse Academy just aren't correct, and they take advantage of them.
Good stuff. Then Team 8 is going right for that one. The mid lane pressure, the kill on Slushy was turned into a turret, but nothing else. Team 8 off the recalls turns those into a dragon. So 2,000 gold lead for these guys. But if we've seen anything in the series, early game lead means game loss. So be careful, teammate.
Yeah, there's a TP up and a fish up for Cali Trolls. I don't expect him to sit in the lane because that doesn't seem his style when he's on a brawly champion or a champion that wants to fight. I think he'll make a move pretty shortly now to open up this gold advantage for his team.
Well, Maple's recalling with, I think, just exactly enough money for Blade of the Ruin King here.
Gonna give up the bot turret though, because St. Vicious is making his way down here. Keen looked like he wanted to make his way down there too. They're kind of abandoning that top lane for other parts of the map.
This is smart, though. They're basically getting money on Impactful and denying it for Maple by spending this time here. We already saw the mid lane ganks were working. And honestly, it was the right place to go in the last game, too. So Curse Academy, and especially Saint specifically, are making very good choices with their ganks.
Yeah, Porpoise Pops, though, speaking of ganks, Slushy's low.
Yeah, ulti's going to come in. Nice knock-up there from Keen. Gets the Zillion ulti as well, and he holds on to the knock-up. There's the revive. Can he get the tornado on the respawn? Not quite, but yes, there comes Cali Trolls. Kill picked up. Slushy just barely alive here. And Dodo there for the reinforcements. Mid lane turret now going to be under fire. It's Saint trying to hold them back, but shouldn't be too much here.
Nocturne ultimate alongside the teleport. Teammate is constantly doing this in the last couple of games that we've seen them play in all this week. It's been a strategy they've been using to cause chaos with the paranoia and then have the teleport come in, and you can't see exactly which direction Cali Trolls goes right at the start when he teleports in. He went straight for Zillion.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it is a turret for Curse Academy with Cali Trolls losing his teleport and only getting a kill for it, so still better for Curse's Mundo and the rest of the blue team here. 45?
I'm really happy that he's playing it. Like, this champion.
So is he.
I know, I'm pretty sure he's having a ball. Like that, you see the Cali Trolls on your screen, that's the happiest you will see him.
Playing Fizz.
Yeah. Doesn't look very happy, though.
He's a very serious contender. I feel like with a name like that, he's only happy playing Trundle.
I don't think he actually plays Trundle.
Why did he pick the name?
Because it's Cali TR lols.
What's that supposed to mean?
From Cali to Toronto, he lulls. Boom. That's it. That's all I got.
I would have gone Turkey, but okay.
Turkey. Cali to Turkey.
Why not? International wildcard, teammate.
Not quite.
Next
anyway,
season joins Dark Passage.
Yeah, Cali Trolls, though, you know, I said it before, but he's such a great player for his team. He's the shot caller, and he has such a weird champion pool that he draws bans all the time. And the fact that he's dipping back into that strange champion pool, because this guy, when he plays meta, it's terrible. It's pretty terrible. But then when he plays off-pick champions, it's fantastic. It's like, you're like, that's not going to work. And he makes it work. He somehow makes it work for himself. So when he's playing these off-ball champions, he's always on point. But the thing is that he's, you know, whether or not they do make it into the LCS, he's not going to be on the team anymore.
That's true. Dedicated himself to getting the team into LCS, but likely focusing on school this next year regardless.
But he's still putting on a fantastic showing.
Yes, he is.
For his team and making a name for himself in the league community.
Well, teammate right now sitting at 1,300 gold in the lead. Pink wards are getting removed though. Curse Academy trying to get their way back in on this one. Saint's been decent with ganks, but only 2 kills have really come in for Curse Academy. They've done well with turrets, though. All 3 outers are gone. Teammates been more about getting these kills on Dragons, but not making their way across the map. That could fight them in the end. If they don't get these turrets down, they have no way of closing the game out, which will give Curse Academy a lot of room to try to come back.
Cali is sitting on 2.3k gold right now, just farming up for himself. He hasn't done anything with it just yet. He is basically waiting on a huge burst and power spike.
Yeah, he'll get like Lich Bane's Slurp Shoes if he backs right now.
Yes. But he's got an Amp Tome, which is going to build towards...
Lich Bane. Goes an Ether Wisp.
Yeah, it's going to build towards the Ether Wisp.
Which is Lich Bane.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you're just so confused.
I'm like, it could be, you know, he'll eventually go for a Seeker's Arm Guard Zone.
That's true as
control
well.
people.
That's true. Well, chugging potions. He is a level up on Chris, but you can see with half HP and a Kha'Zix now in the wings. Oh, this could be catastrophic, though, because Saint's right around the corner. Chris pops the ulti, takes a fish, and says, hey, Saint, here you go. Take some damage.
And that
Thanks for taxing my lane, bro.
Exactly what happens. But Slushy's starting to make his way top. But Porous Pops is as well. They're just there for the reinforcement, the moral support. Calitrol stops the gank.
Oh. Not Lich Bane. Death by your grass, basically, first Adam Calitrolls. Think he wants to one-shot somebody?
Nah. I think he's just trying to have fun. I think he's trying to show
utility
off.
Build.
That's a utility build?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's long duration CC.
For 20-second death timer CC.
Yep.
That's exactly what he's going for there. Honestly, I think his primary target might be Bunny Fufu. To just kill him and make him waste his ultimate.
Could be.
He is the squishiest person. And
Yeah.
the Zilean ultimate, killing the Zilean is actually extremely effective because you put him in a situation where he says, do I ulti myself or do I ulti somebody else and die and just hope that they die? Because it's a very, very tricky situation, and he will be the squishiest person all game long.
That's true. If someone's going to get revived anyway, you might as well cut through the lowest armor and MR target to get the least value out of that. I suppose, there's still the 3-second crowd control of them reviving, so there's still some value going for Impactful.
Oh. TP's almost up for Calitrolls.
Ooh, good spell shot, but Porous Pops, though, blocks the Glitter Lance.
Dragon
Bunny
is
getting
up.
harassed. There we go. Dragons up, TPs are up. Every
There it
ult
goes.
that I can see. There's the
They're
time wave.
sectioning
There's
him
the dive onto the bot lane. Keen knocked up, and that's Yasuo in the mix. Has to flash away, is going to revive. Calitrolls now in battle with Impactful. Pops the DFG. Keen is back up. The fish is down. Goes in, finds Keen. Calitrolls does burn to death, ironically, as a fish. And now Impactful is back in the chase. They find Maple. There's a knockup. Kills for Yasuo all day, every day. That is a triple for Slushy, and that's going to Dragon.
Chris, his teleport was awful. He went to a ward that was off to the left and wasn't a factor in that fight, whereas Calitrolls, he teleported to a bottom ward. I think the paranoia may have thrown him off there on where he was teleporting to. Because if you see it here, the wave comes down as the paranoia comes down. Fizz TPs to this bot ward and is in the fight. Chris is TP. He hasn't TP'd. Hasn't TP'd. Hasn't TP'd. Still hasn't TP'd. Now he TPs.
Wow.
To that pink ward. All the way off on the left. He's not a factor in this fight. It's a 4-on-5 because you see Slushy come back in when it looked like Impactful was going to get a bunch of resets off of that, and he gets himself a triple kill.
Chris TP'd to throw and hit one cleaver and then say, never mind. Worth it was the call from the audience. I disagree. 5,000 gold now puts the teammate ahead thanks to a 5 versus 4 team fight for Dragon. Getting that objective for themselves as well. And the massive assassin combo. No tanks at all. Even Lizard Elder on the Nocturne. All assassins, and this is the cool thing about a low disruption enemy team, because Mundo is more of a bruiser than a tank. He has no meaningful crowd control. You can just run past those people and kill the squishies like Keen and Impactful.
Yeah. And if you heard Jat on the desk, he was talking about how when you have a Protect the Tristana composition, everybody else is super squishy, and you said it too at the start of the previous game with the Mega Inferno Bomb. Now they're just going single target damage on top of it.
Just finding people to go for. Good dodge on this one. Chris trying to get Calitrolls. Hut, hut, auto attack. Hut, oh. But there's the ulti, he still wants it. Porpoise Pops, yeah.
Blocks it with the shield.
Fear comes out, takes a briefcase. Chris will get Fear. Dodo's gotta be careful. He goes down, the chase from Impactful. Slushy forced to flash away. Another briefcase hits him in the back.
Maple Street still farming in the mid lane. And now he puts a ward down, so he sees the rotation coming out from Curse Academy. He's able to stop it. No ultimates really used there from Team 8. They disengage it, but Dodo used his ultimate and ended up dying. Formerspop looking for a way in from the side, but most likely to just defend this point.
All right, so Curse Academy do still find their legs under them. They lose a couple of fights, but they go back in on this one. They're getting these pickoffs. They're getting some wards back down. You can see very, very few wards from Team 8 on the map right now. A lot, actually, for Curse Academy. St. Vicious going for an offensive build, which can let him threaten all these assassins. And the Vision game could be Curse Academy's way back in on this one.
And like you said, the Vision game is actually very important, and the fact that there isn't a double Sightstone jungler here for Curse Academy, because they go with no Nunu for the first time that we've seen this series. They're going to go with that. Kha'Zix have to buy more wards in their inventories, and a lot of people actually have full inventories at the moment. So it's going to be a lot on St. Vicious to just purchase these wards, the pink wards for his team, and get them down. Because right now, ward control is pretty even amongst the teams.
As they all time out and some new ones get put down by Team 8. We're going to see Chris still holding on to this top lane, just slowly farming up on Mundo. He wants to be this persistent damage source. Problem is he just doesn't threaten assassins quickly, and so they already get their job done, killing champions like Tristana and Lulu before Chris's damage really amounts to much.
Calitrolls is wrapping around in the mid lane right here. He doesn't have his TP, but he's looking for the flank while the turret is up.
Curse Academy want to fight right now. St. Vicious takes a whole bunch of damage. He will revive, and Bunny Fupa goes down.
They killed him.
Impactful does as well. Double full Calitrolls. The battle continues. Yasuo does go down, but it's a 3-for-1.
He's going to keep going.
Keen, the only ones alive. Calitrolls wants more. There's the troll pull. Goes down to Keen, though, and the dot's not enough.
Big thing there. They went after Bunny Fufu, instantaneously blew him up. He did get his ultimate out, but Impactful dies at the same time. They get this turret for themselves, and Team 8, the flank from Calitrolls, that is something I have not seen in a while from him. Just walking to flank. He usually TPs in now.
Yeah, but that was exactly what he wanted to do, and we saw him get on an individual playmaker like Fizz, and look what happens. Look how easy it is from the team fight for Team 8 to win these battles. And what I like about this as well is that Fizz is such a low cooldown champion. He's not wasting Shark or I think even Death by a Grasp on Bunny. He's using Q Lichbane and an auto attack to one-shot the support and then just move on from there. It's forced Bunny to grab an early Negatron cloak instead of maybe finishing his Morellonomicon or getting him a Kalos for a teammate.
We're going to take another look at that here. They go straight in onto Saint. The Paranoia's down. Look at Bunny.
Oh, it's DFG and Shark.
Gone.
Okay.
He used both of them on it. And he actually ends up killing both.
Yeah, with Maple's help, he gets Impactful.
Yeah, kills Impactful underneath the turret. Almost gets Keen, but the shield.
Good timing on the Playful Trickster to Glitter Lance that, and sometimes you gotta be careful about Lulu in this one. So I'm actually surprised, actually, that he's using every single cooldown he has just to kill the support Zillion.
It's the pressure. You want to blow up ASAP, and it's on Bunny Fufu at that point. It's like your move. Are you going to use your ultimate? Use it on somebody fast. Is it yourself? That's definitely worth it. While you're reviving, we're going to get somebody else. Look at that.
Oh, my God. Down he goes. Bubble hits Impactful. That's going to be a dead Tristana soon. The Shark gets the back line, and there's 3 guys without any health. Bunny goes down. There's a revive on Tristana. That'll be a dead Tristana now. And that is another 3 kills picked up for Team 8, who have won every single team fight now.
And are they going to go straight for this Baron? Calitrolls is backing, but he does have teleport. Oh, the minion blocked it for him. Secret Service.
Secret Service minion dies for his efforts, but you know what? He will be remembered. What's its name?
Gregory.
Gregory, the Secret Service minion. Very happily allows Calitrolls to go back to base. This is going to be a dead Baron. Porpoise Maple Co. make that happen.
He's TPing to the Dragon. Home guard, he's going in.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, he's doing it again. Get out of here.
There's Baron. Everyone gets a timer on that one, but this is Curse Academy really losing their way at playing these games. Their comp just, it can't position properly, basically. There's so much hectic random stuff going on that as long as Trish goes down, you don't have a team fight anymore.
Yeah, they're very utility focused on it. I mean, granted, St. Vicious, he has some damage, but he's also extremely squishy too. Everybody on that team is squishy except for Chris, and Calitrolls, the fact that he's this far ahead pretty much makes Chris squishy.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, Chris, like, I mean, that's the problem with Mundo, though, is like the entire thing with Mundo, like the why the champion is good, is because he's in the front line and he says, you have to deal with me to do anything else. The entire team of teammate is backline reach. Fizz gets behind them, Nafta gets behind them, Yasuo gets behind them, and then Kog and Nami are long range. There's no purpose to be Mundo in this case.
Speaking of getting behind him, he's going to try his luck here on
Chris.
Chris.
There's the Shark, there's the DFG,
Oh
there's
my
the
God!
burst, and down goes Chris from about 3/4 health.
Yep. So I'm just going to parrot what I said a second ago. Fizz, he's so far ahead, he makes Mundo squishy.
Yep.
He really, really does. Everybody on this team just looks like a wet paper towel to Fizz.
It's true. Well, I mean, all paper towels be wet against Fizz. Like
This is why we don't give you an audience during challenges.
I like how you've adopted my laugh during those, by the way. That was the same laugh. I've converted you to the trolley freak laugh. Got him.
Anyway,
Now the push for the mid lane. Chris has revived, but Calitroll is pressuring the bot lane, forcing his hand down there, but Lichbane Fizz does plenty of damage to turrets.
and he's actually going to be able to pick that one up
Yep.
before the response from Keen and Chris.
That
Rest of
gets
the
hit.
teams, they're getting control of this crossover area in the jungle so that they can make whatever play they want to and look for the opportune moment. If they send 2 people bot, they send 4 mid. They are getting ward control and dominance of this area so they can rotate between them, and they might go for a flank with Calitrolls.
Oh, this could be good for teammate. This actually could be the game-winning fight if Curse Academy mispositions for it. Chris in the bot lane, holding a minion wave in, and Curse Academy rightly give up the mid-tier 2 turret. Top lane still available, by the way, if they want it. They could make their way there shortly. Still a minute and a half on Baron, but if they do what they want, Calitroll's forced to run away.
They're looking for him, though.
They've sent Slushy. This is good, actually. Curse Academy is still stuck mid lane. Yasuo can solo push that turret very easily.
And very quickly with the 80 damage and attack speed he has. Saint, though, ooh. Like Kobe said, it's not a 50-50. It's 100% if you time the back.
It's true. Thankfully for Saint, he didn't blow any major cooldowns for that one.
No flashes this time.
No. He's safe. Slushy, though, does get that top tier 1. And actually, this is weird. Curse Academy are rushing down mid lane. To be fair, this might be their only chance to win the game because they're certainly not winning team fights here. They want this turret. Fizz exactly not an amazing turret defenders. They're going to get this one up. That's a turret going down. Slushy is still pushing. Porpoise Pops might want to defend, but he's going to be part of the push crew. There's the recall. Curse Academy still making their way forward. Keen at half health. Turret under fire. In goes Saint. They look for Maple, but there's the Shark. Down goes Impactful. Chris low health. Saint Vicious will revive. Calitroll still alive. Chris goes down. Top inhibitor turret dying. Down goes Saint. In goes the push on the Keen, and Calitrolls is still alive. Down goes Bunny Fufu. That is an ace in a 4v5 for teammates.
That was really a 4v3 or a 5v3 because Slushy was pushing. Porpoise Pops back, but he wasn't a huge factor in that fight. He just used his ultimate at the end there. Slushy, he's just going to push this turret down.
Pushing down the base. 8 seconds on Tristana. Looks like that won't be much more for him. Good dance moves. What's the story he's telling?
He hasn't set up for it yet. He needs to get his harmonica out.
Okay, that's the requirement?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, down go the minions. Chris in the front line. Briefcase hits, but now the mid inhibitor turret's going to fall. 20-7 now in kills. Teammate find the flank kills. The Calitroll's playmaker, 2 deaths, 10 kills, 6 assists. That's a gigantic Fizz.
Last time we saw him play a big carry top, we were kind of like, stop it. There's no challenger fantasy.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that. Also, no surprise, Maple's COG scores typically have like 17 times the number of assists as kills. Yeah. 113 COG. That is like the Maple Street style, though. He's there.
But if you look at his endgame damage screen, he's usually second in damage.
That's true.
Like, it goes back and forth. But,
oh,
he missed.
He doesn't even need that. Impactful's going to die.
No, he's not.
Whatever.
Got a ulti on him.
He'd have won the 1v1.
Yeah.
That's just not even fair. Bunny Fufu tilted that matchup.
That was really two abilities from Calitrolls.
DFGQ, I think.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, see?
He was
not
sleeping on the job.
He's all right.
Yeah, they don't chase him down. They saw that Slushy was nearby a second ago, but he actually backed a while ago.
Quick flash for him.
No, they have no ward vision. They can't do it.
Keen, go! Darn.
Flashes, and he's already been gone for 5 seconds.
50-50, man. You never know. It's Pavlov's recall. Not Pavlov.
Boy did it.
Schrodinger's recall.
Schrodinger's recall. Man, I got to get to this bush because somebody
could be recalling in it. 50-50. Could be there, could not be there.
If those are the two options between the choices.
That's how the lottery works, right? You either win or you don't.
Yeah, so I have 50% chance of winning the lottery.
Great.
Anyway, they're going to start pushing down this mid lane. It is a naked inhibitor here. They have one inhibitor in the top lane that's pushing super minions down, but they have so many threats on this team of teammate and a 20k gold advantage for themselves.
Yeah.
You cannot be anywhere near CaliTrolls. He has 2 gap closers, and he has Zhonya's now. You know he's going to start diving and troll pulling.
Yeah. Well, you saw it right there. CaliTrolls is definitely a very powerful teammate. They're not even trying to just grow a lead. They're trying to close the game. Shark flashed away from here. And they're going to make their way forward. One Nexus turret already gone. Both inhibits are down, and the first super minion is now on the hitting that structure. Chris, he might die, gets revived in. There's the DFG. They go in good exhaust, though. CaliTrolls got to be careful. St. Lucius pushes them back, forces the Zhonya. Slushie can't go in either. This is a 1 kill so far, but now on to the Nexus. Can teammate just push down for this, or do they have to team fight? Dodo forced to heal. Curse Academy trying to defend, but the Nexus taking too much damage. That will be the game. 2-1 so far for teammates.
And a 10-3-6 score for the top lane Fizz that got lane swapped against him.
Yep.
CaliTrolls showing that he's extremely comfortable on these top lane champions that are bruisers and fighters and even assassins.
Yeah.
His Kha'Zix, his Fizz. But he didn't play him before, and he brings it out here. I think we might be seeing more of the same later on in the series.
I think we should, man. This is an exact example of why these types of champions can still work. Break the meta. I've been saying it for months. I just keep wishing that teams would try these things out. You see it work time and again. I love this kind of stuff.
Maple Street, highest damage in the game.
Yep. Well, it's Kog'Maw hitting a Mundo. Like, it's going to happen at some point. And it's weird. Like, Maple's scores never look that impressive.
Nope.
But it does always work out for him. As much as I give him flack for his builds and all this random crap. 1-1-14. It's a 15 KDA Kog'Maw.
Yeah.
For what it's worth.
I started looking at the damage for him against champions because I was like, there's something about this that just doesn't sit right with me because I'm like, he never has an impressive scoreline. Like, he's never the carry for teammate. It's always Slushie or it's always California Trolls in the top lane because of their style.
Right.
But he's kind of the persistent damage dealer, and the fact he's able to deal the highest damage in the game when there's a Fizz there who's going to do percent HP.
He's got a one-shot.
He's going to do percent HP too.
Yeah, true.
Because of his Sea Stone Trident. So
True.
he's hitting a Mundo as well. He's second, like right behind him by a little bit. But I think it's very useful to track against teammate because his contribution isn't in his scoreline.
Yeah, but you see it after the game, and you're right, Maple is doing a good, consistent job for the team. And he's putting the damage out there on these long-range carries, and that is, we talked about it in the beginning, why we like him on Kog'Maw and Tristana, because he's out there, out of reach of everyone else, just putting the persistent damage and making sure that the kills finally do come through, and you know it is working, to be completely fair. So teammate, it seems like they're firing on all cylinders again. When the playmaking champions are there, it seems like they make the plays, and that's kind of all this team needs.
Yeah, the bot lane was in a slump for a while. In the top lane, he was kind of picking up different champions because the meta was shifting.
Yeah.
And Slushie, he was also having some problems too. But then the teammate, the bottom lane got it together. They started picking up hyper carries. They started expanding Dodo's champion pool. And Cali, he's just going back to what he knows and his bread and butter. And I think it's working out fantastically for them.
I think it's incredible as well. Teammate has not been forced to change their comp at all. And it just keeps working over and over again. So I think Curse Academy need to make some actual changes here and try to push what's been working for teammate down. We'll see if they can do it in Game 4. But for now, we're going to head over to the guys, the analyst desk.